Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the legendary restaurateur Alberto Lombardi. He's going to be talking about olive oil and what he's bringing to the market. You won't want to miss this episode. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I am so honored to have Alberto Lombardi back in my studio. This might be the most reoccurring guest I've ever had. I think this is his 4th appearance on my show, and he is near and dear to our heart because as a company, Real News, we always hold our holiday party at one of his mini concepts. The great Alberto Lombardi. Thanks for coming on the show again.
Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. Well, what I love most about you is many people, after so much success, would start winding down. But you're just cranking it up. How many restaurants do you have now?
Yeah, we have about 20 restaurants. We have another 2 under construction in Houston.
And you know what the secret to his vitality is? Olive oil, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in a minute. When you were a baby, instead of giving you milk, was it olive oil?
Olive oil. They cure everything. But I can tell you a story. No, the story is that I have a good friend. For a second generation, her mother. Her name is Marina in Guglielmo. Her mother used to be the best friend of my mother. And they have a beautiful estate in Calabria, and then it's a fantastic region. And of olive tree, 400 years old. And she was selling the olive, and one day I say, why we don't do olive together, olive oil together? And we decided, and my wife and I, Vivian, we decided to go to Umbria. Gubbio is a beautiful little town, and there is a nice family where they do specific bottles, ceramic bottle, but hand-painted.
Oh, wow.
Everything is hand-painted. And we ordered 1,500 bottles.
Wow.
Of 750, 1,500 bottles. Then we ship everything to Calabria. They fill up everything with olive. And also, we had the beautiful experience then we went ourselves to harvest the olive. Actually, I even drove the truck.
You did?
The truck that you put the arm around the tree, you shake it.
Really?
You have net under the tree, all the olive they drop over there. And then we went to the frantoio. Frantoio is like the mill where you process the olive.
Wow.
And the beautiful thing is that after 5 or 6 hours, you see the oil coming up.
Oh my goodness!
And my wife and I, we start just sipping the oil,
And a great olive oil, you can sip right out of that.
And it's 100% pure.
Yes.
Then today, when you buy olive oil, you don't know what is inside.
And we've got some video of this, so I want you, and we're going to put this up on the screen, and I want you to kind of narrate the video that we're watching. Oh, there you are. That. Oh my goodness. I love it that you're hands-on.
I mean, it's amazing to see the way they do it. It's really...
And there's a difference between what you're consuming here and what most
the
people...
one you buy, you don't know what is inside. This one is 100% there. And then they prepare the Italian feast. Beautiful buffet with all the beautiful...
Amazing.
Anything.
And study after study has said that olive oil is so good for so many things. I even read a study that it might stave off dementia. So, I mean, it's the basis of all great Mediterranean diets.
I use
isn't
it
it?
even when I go to Mexico. I put it in my face instead
No
of
kidding.
the
You look
heat.
at this. It's better than Botox.
That's what I do. That's.
All right. So tell us, can people go to any of your locations and get this?
Yes, they will sell single bottle in all our restaurant, and by cases, it means there is 6 bottles. But if they want a case, they will do the order on the website, and after we will ship it to them. Or if it's not too far away, we will deliver it too.
I think you can bathe in it. I think that's like 500 cases.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be, and then we went back this year again with my wife Vivian and I to purchase another 2,000 bottles for next year. Yeah.
Alberto, I think this is going to be a smash hit because that's such a wonderful ingredient in so many healthy diets. I think absolutely that's going to be a wild hit. I want to show your concepts. Let's go to the website and scroll down the concepts, because the most amazing thing about you that for me is that you could have stuck with Italian. But you kept branching out, and you're in so many different cuisines. What is it about your fascination with taking new categories of concepts and reinventing them?
I think I had the opportunity to travel in the world, to be exposed to any type of cuisine. And definitely, if I had done only Italian, maybe I would have more restaurants. But it doesn't excite me. I love to come out with something different all the time.
Yes.
That's why we did Japanese, Chinese, we have Latino, we have French, we have Italian, we have Mediterranean.
Which blows me away. And one of the concepts we're going to talk about is one of your new concepts, Marisol.
Yeah.
So tell us about this concept.
Yeah. Again, Vivian and I go to Mexico a lot, and we've been exposed to most beautiful design restaurants, more even than the United States. And I Google the name of the designer, a specific restaurant that I like, and I found his name. His name is Filipao Nunes, originally from Portugal, but he lives in Monterrey, Mexico. I call him, I invite him to Dallas. We spent 3 days together. After drinking a lot of tequila, we decided to do the restaurant together. And Vivian and I give him our vision. And I think she did one of the most beautiful design ever.
Wow. Yeah. And I applaud you because, I mean, people think about Dallas and they think about Tex-Mex. They think they know great, Mexican food. Tell us what you're bringing to the market.
Pretty much is Peruvian, Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico.
Oh, wow.
South American, because everybody over here is Tex-Mex.
Right.
I want you to come out with something totally different to experience other culture.
Yes. And tell us about the vibe. What will they feel when they come into this?
The first thing, when you design a restaurant, you need to create the wow effect. As soon as they come in, they look at the place, they say, wow. The place is beautiful. Then you have to give them beautiful drink, beautiful food. At least they can take some Instagram picture.
Yes.
But the most important thing is you need to treat them like the way you like to be treated. I mean, it's funny. People, when you ask them next day where you been, what you remember about last night, they always remember, I've been treated like a king.
And
I love that.
I've told this story on this show before, but I want to repeat it because my beautiful wife, Victoria, and I went out to a movie, and we went to Kai up at Legacy West. And this was about, I want to say 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. And who do I see but Alberto greeting people and just checking to make sure everybody's experience was, over the top.
This is my first, I love that kind of things over there. I love to be around people. I love to talk to people.
You're amazing.
That's why I'm staying young. That's the best.
It's the olive oil.
It's true,
The
yeah.
olive oil.
And being around people, young people.
Yes.
You know?
And I know your beautiful bride is just off camera. We both married up. So we
very lucky.
have a lot in common.
Well, this is another way to get energy. You need to have a young wife.
Amen. Amen. Okay, we only have a minute left. Alberto, final thoughts. What would you like to leave people with?
Well, I want to thank everybody for we've been in business for 47 years. I want to thank everybody for these 47 years. We have fantastic clientele. For starting, in France, they've been with us since then. And I want to wish them in Italian, Buon Natale e un felice anno nuovo. Mean happy, Merry Christmas and happy and healthy New Year's to everybody. Yeah.
What a great way to end the show. I'm so inspired by you, Alberto. We're going to end with the website, which is LombardiFamilyConcepts.com, the great Alberto Lombardi. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Thank you for having me again.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.